Have you guys heard? Come November 2nd, everything is about to change. What's up, guys? It is currently 2:30 p.m. on a beautiful Saturday. We are just getting back from the gym, and I thought what better time but to record a raw, uncut, unfiltered taste test. So come November 2nd, Ghost is releasing their new whey protein apple cider donut, as well as another whey protein pumpkin pie. I am extremely excited, to say the least, about these two flavors. I posted this on my story. You guys went crazy asking for reviews, asking for honest feedback, and you guys know how I do it. This isn't gonna be filtered. This isn't for the money. I'm gonna give you guys straight, raw, uncut, again, and real feedback. And this is live. I have never taste tested this before, so this reaction is going to be pure. Before I get into the actual taste testing, I don't want this video to be too long. I wanted to read off some of the nutritional facts of both. In my right hand here, we have pumpkin pie, and then the left hand here, we have apple cider donuts. I'm going to read off some of the nutrition facts. Both proteins consist of 140 calories per serving, total of 2 grams per serving in both as well. Now, on the pumpkin pie flavor, we have 180 grams of sodium compared to 220 for the apple cider donut. And then for the total sugar, we both have 2 grams, and protein per serving is 25 grams, which is pretty solid. Now, it's safe to say I'm pretty excited about this. Now, I won't lie. My fiance has already dug in pretty deep about these proteins, and she absolutely loves them. And I'm somebody who gets hit or miss when it comes to protein. So I'm just gonna do 1 scoop. We have a little bit of ice in here as well, just to keep it a little bit more flavorful. Now, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack in the comments, but I have always been using water instead of milk or almond milk because I have been trying to keep the calories as low as possible. I started actually drinking protein shakes only 4 years ago. So my time in this realm hasn't been drastically long. But throughout that time, I didn't have a sponsor for the majority of it. So I was bouncing around to a lot of different brands and taste testing. That's why I fell in love with Ghost products. Because when I was in prep, I needed something to cure my sweet tooth. And it's safe to say, utilizing the multitude of different flavors that they have, it did that and some. So that's why I actually fell in love with Ghost originally, and the fact that I get to work with them as a brand has been absolutely life-changing. Now, I will be honest, a lot of their proteins aren't my favorite. Now, I don't know whether it's the milky flavor for some of them, or I don't know, it's just a lot of variety doesn't necessarily always work in favor, especially if you're somebody who's a little picky like myself. But I will say, I'm somebody who loves apple cider donuts and pumpkin pie, so I'm pretty excited. So in the green bottle here, we have the apple cider donut, and in the pink bottle, we have the pumpkin pie. So I'm gonna try the pumpkin pie flavor first. Smells amazing. Now this is solid. Shake consistency, I would say an 8 out of 10. Not many chunks in here whatsoever. Just a little bit that could be fixed with a quick shake. Much better. This is really good. I will say, I did expect the flavor to be a little bit stronger. Granted, I only did use 1 scoop. Typically, I use 2, but just for this taste test, I didn't want to use too much. But this is really solid. I'd give this a 8 out of 10 for consistency, flavor. Can't really rate efficiency, but 25 grams per serving is pretty solid. So 8 out of 10, this is something that I can imagine you putting in your oatmeal and being absolutely amazing, because it's not going to take the flavor to a whole new realm, but it's gonna add to. So if you like cinnamon, pumpkin pie, if you put a little bit of Walden Farm syrup in your oatmeal, this would be an absolute game changer. All right, now I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is the one that I've been waiting for. I am a huge apple cider donut fan outside of bodybuilding. So the fact that I get to have it in the protein shake is, I have a lot of high expectations, to say the least. This is pretty good. This is really good. Now, this one, I'm hoping is a home run.
Harper hits one in the air, left center field, back it goes, Harper!
shake consistency, phenomenal. I think I shook this one a little bit more than this one originally. All my prep people are gonna love this, guys. This is absolutely phenomenal. It has a little bit of like the apple crisp to it, while at the same time you get that like cinnamon tang. It's harder to even put into words, but this is absolutely amazing. This is rough. This is an 8 out of 10. This has to be a 9 out of 10. It just beats the pumpkin pie, but I think it comes down to preference. This, I can tell, is not going to be for everybody, but if you're somebody, again, who has a sweet tooth, if you're somebody who already likes apple cider donuts, already they knock it out of the park when it comes to the actual flavor of apple cider donuts. This can be dangerous. This kind of makes me want apple cider donuts right now. Being 7 weeks out from the Olympia, probably not the best and the smartest move to make, but holy shit, this is absolutely amazing, guys. I'm like staring at this thing, thinking it's like the holy grail. And the crazy part is, I put 1 scoop and the flavor is actually 10 times more impactful than the actual pumpkin pie. So it comes down to preference. If you guys like something that is a little bit stronger in terms of flavor, sometimes it can be overbearing. Some of their proteins in the past have been overbearing to me. So I would sometimes switch to something that was a little bit smoother going down. Now, I would consider this one a lot more smooth than the apple cider, but again, it comes down to preference. I'm somebody who would get both, and it sounds crazy, but the flavor is all dependent on the mood to me, because I can see myself late night, oatmeal, cure some sweet tooths, this going down. I can see this honestly going down right after a workout like it is now, maybe that's why it tastes so good, or first thing in the morning. Final verdict, guys, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, definitely worth the purchase, and I cannot stress that enough. I've been with Ghost now for just over 4 months, and in this 4 months I have been a part of a lot of launches, and it's safe to say these are the best 2 items that are coming out that have been released since I've been here, and I'm a lucky man. I get to have these as much as I want. But seriously, again, sweet tooth, if you're somebody who tends to crave a little bit closer to the end of the night, these are definitely going to be flavors that are going to help you cure that, making sure you're still staying on track, actually reaching your protein goal, and actually staying sane, because you guys know how it can be sometimes when you're actually prepping or dieting and you miss all the foods that you can't have. This will trick your mind and allowing you to think you're having something that you probably shouldn't have, which could be a blessing or a curse depending on how disciplined you are. But again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Typically, I don't do reviews, but if you guys are interested in seeing more reviews, let me know. I can also do another video talking about some of my favorite products and some of my least favorite products that Ghost has released. But this one is going to be releasing on November 2nd. You guys can use code ALEXTOPLYN at checkout to save 20%, not 10, not 15, 20%, guys. Like, as always, I appreciate the love. Things are happening, man, and I'm so honored to be a part of a brand that's ever forward and moving, and while at the same time being able to allow me to give raw and uncut and honest feedback. Sometimes, you know, social media influencers are a little bit hesitant to tell you guys about a product that they don't like. Now, luckily, I like both of these products, but it hasn't been the case for every single launch. But for these ones, you can't go wrong. So comment below, like, share, send this to your buddy, because I guarantee you, somebody you know is going to absolutely love these products. I'll see you guys in the next one.